Welcome back to Lovecraft Country, Episode 3,
Hey,
Holy Ghost.
What did you do when you reached the heaven?
Poor Letty. Oh, that's cool. It's always a different background for the intro. I really like that. In the summer of 1955, a group of Negro men and women moved into a house on the north side of Chicago. 10 days later, 3 people went missing inside the house, never to be seen again. Pioneering is dangerous. Interesting. This is a very different format for this episode.
There is no way in hell you could afford to buy this house.
How did she afford to buy the house? Oh, fuck that. I'm very afraid of spiders. I don't like that.
Never mind. Now I can see why. I'm taking the biggest room.
For sure, though, the white people in this neighborhood are not going to take kindly to this.
It's an elevator.
Oh no. Holy shit! Oh, is that one of George's books? I'm not over it, man. Why the fuck did he have to die? I'm surprised at how relaxed these two are, considering the circumstances. Oh man, there it is.
You okay, dude?
Let me guess, he's drinking himself into a coma over here. Yes, he is. Again, how is anyone supposed to sleep with those trains going by them all the time? I'd go fucking crazy.
I got you, kid.
Oh, damn.
I was hoping I could stay here just for a few nights.
Yeah.
Was that it? A yes, you can stay, or was that just a you?
Best to just let it all die with the bodies burned in that lodge.
I'm kind of with Atticus. I feel like it's not right. Not telling them the truth.
Well, he ain't here.
If he was, he'd be saying we need to find out all we can.
I'm James.
I'm Ruby.
Moving in on a Sunday when the whole neighborhood's at church and can't try to stop you.
Why did you go by
That is
Ruby's
smart.
looking for me?
Hippolyta's doing better, so is Dee.
You gonna miss one
They're
hell of a
not.
housewarming party.
Man, the feels. God damn it. Everything is so complicated now. Ah, fuck, here are the white people. Like, you already know it's gonna be a bunch of white assholes. What'd I say? Fucking pieces of shit. Okay, for real though, how is the car battery not fucking dead? Are they switching their cars out? Like, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? Nope, nope, no, 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 no. The white racist people was bad enough. Oh my god, what is that? Nope, I don't like it. That's creepy as fuck. Stop, stop. Again, I'm not good with horror. I don't like this shit. Oh, what the fuck? No thanks. Normally I would say stay and, you know, just deal with the white assholes. Or make them deal with it, essentially. But this place is haunted. Time to go. Oh, great. Now we're in the basement. Fantastic. I can't tell if the racist did it or if that was a ghost that did that. Ooh, fucking shit. Don't go exploring the creepy noise. Just leave. Just get up. Just go upstairs, please. What the fuck, man? Yep, nope. Well, I'm glad that the horror element of the show has returned in this episode, but I'm also not glad because I'm a scaredy cat. I don't like it. But damn, those arms. Fucking.
Thank you.
Now keep. Bad timing, I know, I'm just kidding. But
You know,
Tick reminds you of George? No. Just being foolish.
no, what are you children doing? I don't even believe in like Ouija boards and ghosts and all that, but I would never attempt to fuck with that. No way. You're just asking for trouble.
Poor asshole!
Is George actually talking to her? Or is that the ghost fucking with her? Or was that actually her friends fucking with her? Like,
Diana!
don't go up there. Don't go up there. Don't go in there either. Just don't do this. This is so fucked. I
Hello?
don't like this. Ah, this sucks. Come on, Atticus, just go ask her for a dance. Letty! Well, not gonna lie, I'd probably try to make him a little jealous too. Girl, don't stop. Oh no, what nonsense are we gonna see now? What the fuck? Nope, no. Oh, yes! I went from no to yes very fast right there. Get it, Atticus. Get it, Letitia. Oh. It's hard not to objectify him a little bit because, damn.
I realized I started my monthly.
It's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, no big deal.
If only all men were so understanding of shit like that. Whoa. Is there something on fire? Oh, wow. What kind of fucking people do this shit? I mean, I know the answer. Racist, but Jesus Christ, dude.
The kids.
That's fucking right. I have the feeling a cop is probably gonna see this and cause a bunch of problems for him, but fuck it. I'd be tired of this shit too. There you go. We just found the cars like that, officer. Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Quite a
I mean,
record
I
here.
should have known, but
Look, Monkey Urban League.
what the fuck did you just say?
Oh, wait, I know. Have we received any complaints?
Not that we can recall, Captain.
Of course, right. Well, what the fuck are you about to
A gal like you can't afford that more. Not even renting out
do?
rooms.
Fucking piece of shit. What? What the hell? What, does she need to, like, line them up to get a full message or something? Yep, looks like it. That's really creepy. No thank you. Nope. Excuse me? That was a little hokey, but at the same time, pretty fucking scary. I would leave. No lie.
None of the
I would
boys like
leave.
that you put a bigger.
Be fine. I still have some of the money Mama left.
What?
Ooh, that's where you got the money.
You to split that money with me and Marvin, regardless of Mama's wishes, but you didn't. No, you lied to me.
No, I gotta side with
You
Ruby on
begged
this
me to
one.
move in here.
I can't blame Ruby at all for saying that. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. Getting all that money and not even telling Ruby that you had it. Like,
Montrose.
come on.
Hey,
Something doesn't feel right.
She's smart.
Something about my husband's death.
Just tell her, dude.
That was my first time.
your first time what?
Wait, what? For real? Whoa. I'm not a fan of animal sacrifice,
Where'd you
but
say you found
if
David?
it works, shit.
Cuenca
Jesus. Oh, great. Well, if the spirits want to fuck up these races, that'd be pretty dope. Why don't you guys try to take the elevator? It's very safe. Give it a shot. Yeah, go in there. Go in there. No, not babies. Oh, what the fuck is that? No, that's really creepy. I mean, they deserve it 100%, but that's creepy as hell. I don't like it. Karma, motherfucker. God damn! Oh, come on, dude. Come on, spirits. Come together and fuck this dude up. Hell yeah. Get wrecked, you piece of shit. Man, Letty proven time and time again that she is so boss. Like,
It's amazing you're even.
this is her house. She set those spirits free.
And you didn't just do it for yourself.
Probably sent
To
that
really be
evil piece of
providing
shit to hell.
sanctuary for
Like,
those in the community most in need of cheap housing.
sick. Oh, am I supposed to feel bad for you? No way.
Came from you.
Oh.
How'd you figure it out?
I should have figured that out, actually.
Winthrop. Make sure you stay the fuck away from my family.
Damn. How exactly are you gonna be able to fight a witch?
Have to be smarter than this. You know you can't just go around killing white women.
Fuck you. Well, shit. I wasn't expecting a lot of that, and I definitely like the ending. Before I jump into the review, I'm going to talk about something I normally don't talk about on this channel. Politics is something I definitely try to avoid, but given the nature of this show and the current state of our world, I would feel irresponsible, especially as a privileged white man, for not at least talking about it. I don't really know where to start. I've seen so many people on the internet, just out and about, saying that what happened to Jacob Blake was justified because he had a criminal record and he resisted arrest, blah, blah, blah. And I just wanted to say, if anyone genuinely believes that he deserved to be shot 7 times in the back, paralyzed for life, for something he might have done, there's something seriously fucking wrong with you. You're telling me that the police have 2 options: do nothing or unload their entire magazine into someone's back while their children are 2 feet away. Trevor Noah made a good point, I think. If there's a wild animal, like a bear or something of that nature, that is running loose in the city, that poses a serious threat to just about everybody. And yet, we, try to tranquilize them. We try to stop them without hurting them in any other way. So the fact that Black Americans are being treated less than animals by the police is absolute insanity. That is fucking crazy. And then I see these same fucking people turn around and say that Rittenhouse wasn't a terrorist, he's a hero. He was defending himself. And again, to anyone who thinks that, go fuck yourself. By the definition of Jacob Blake deserved to be shot 7 times because of a criminal history, then Rittenhouse should have been gunned down in the street as well, but he fucking wasn't, even though he had just murdered 2 people and critically injured a 3rd. He owned a gun that he was not legally allowed to fucking have. He crossed state lines to protect property that wasn't even his. And then when people tried to get the gun away from him, he fucking shot someone in the face. And then when more people tried to get the gun away from him, he shot another one and another one. And the fact that that motherfucker was able to walk down a street towards police, ignoring their orders for him to stop, and nothing happens to him, he gets arrested the next day, no harm done to him whatsoever. How can anyone look at that situation and not see the blatant racism in our police system? How can you not see that? I don't want to go on too long with this, but I had to at least speak on it because the fact that there are people out there who can defend Rittenhouse and the police that shot Jacob Blake 7 times is blatant racism. It is blatantly hypocritical. And I'm fucking sick of it. I can't even begin to imagine how the rest of the Black community feels about this shit. To actually experience this kind of injustice, this kind of racism on a daily basis, it's sick. It's absolutely sickening. But like I said, I don't want to go on and on about this because I fucking could, but I'll hop into the review right now. I thought this episode was better than the second one, not as good as the first. I was very happy to see the horror element come back just a little bit. Again, it's clearly not a complete horror show. It's a very good mixture of a lot of different genres, which I actually like a lot. But when I saw that severed hand pulling her sheets off, nope, was not a fan of that. And for the longest time, I definitely was rooting for her to just leave. Like, just forget it. This is not worth it. But I actually think that was really powerful, seeing her call upon the spirits of those who had been tortured and studied by this evil fucking scientist and have them all together banish that motherfucker and bring them some peace. because that is her house and she's there to stay. I really, really like that. And even though there were more, supernatural elements in this episode, I feel like once again, the scariest part about it all was the actual racism that they had to suffer through. Like the white neighbors using sound torture to try and get them all to leave, and putting up signs saying, "This is a white community, you need to leave." And then the police beating Letty just because they could. And I said it before in the first episode, but again, I feel like white people really need to be watching this show. They need to understand that racism is not something you can just brush off. It's not something that just went away. The things that racist white people did to black Americans is fucking horrific. It is still horrific to this day. And way too many people just want to shut their eyes to it and look away like, oh, well, that's in the past. It's not happening now. It is happening now. And it needs to fucking stop. And a lot of it comes from a place of hate, because, I couldn't begin to explain why people would hate someone because of their skin tone. It makes absolutely zero sense. But a lot of it also comes from a place of ignorance. Like I said, people just want to shut their eyes to it and just look away like, oh, well, it's not happening to me, so I'm not going to worry about it. And we're long past a point where that's okay. We've been long past a point that that's okay. 100 years ago, 200 years ago, we were long past that point. But anyway, I'm sorry, I gotta get back on track here. I'm assuming Letitia has no idea that the money actually came from Christina, because it seemed like she genuinely felt very guilty that her mom supposedly left her all this money. And like I said in the episode, Ruby's response to that, like, you didn't even tell me about that, you didn't split that with me, that was pretty fucked up. I completely understand where she was coming from there. But it was really nice to see that Letitia did end up turning it into a genuine, boarding house for people who really needed it. And I'm hoping her and her sister can truly reconcile and become close again, but it looks like it's going to take some work. And again, it's not one of the situations where I'm like, oh, Letty's just so mean. I completely get where they're both coming from. It sounds like their mother was genuinely a very selfish woman, and to Letty, it's hard for her to forgive her for that. And for Ruby, that's her family. Letitia and her mother were both her family, so she's going to stick by them despite all their flaws. So again, I really get where they're both coming from, and I'm glad it's not just so one-dimensional. Every situation and every conflict does seem to have a lot of layers to it, so it's very engaging. And just a brief side note, they just keep giving me naked Atticus, and I feel like you shouldn't objectify women or men, really. But it's so hard not to. He is so fine. Oh my god. But alright, I'm done with that. Until the next episode anyways. And I do find it genuinely frustrating that Montrose won't tell Hippolyta the truth. Again, I get his reasoning. He doesn't want to open that whole world for him. He made the very good point, white people have magic on their side now too. You really want to tell him that? And yeah, I get why you wouldn't want to tell her that, but her husband died. She has a right to know what really happened. As I was saying earlier, ignorance is not bliss. More often than not, we need to face the hard truths about the world around us. And please correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm not well educated on this subject, but I believe the woman that Letty brought to the house was using some form of voodoo to cleanse the house. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not claiming to be super intelligent or know what I'm talking about here, but I do think it was nice seeing voodoo not used in some evil, horrific, villainous way. It was actually used to help them, and it seemed like the chant that got rid of the evil scientist down there was from some kind of voodoo practice. And again, in Western culture, or maybe not Western culture, but I suppose in white culture, voodoo is seen as this evil, mystical spirits and shit like that. But there's a lot more to it. It's also not spelled V-O-O-D-O-O, it's V-U-D-U. I did read about that. But anyways, let's move on to the technicals here. Cinematography in this episode was very good. There were quite a few shots that I did really enjoy. Nothing that was super standout, I don't think, but I feel like the lighting in this episode in particular was very, very good. Especially anytime they were down in the basement, the fact that there was like a cool blue bulb up towards the ceiling and a warm yellow one on the side provided really good contrasting colors. I like that a lot. And as well, when it actually turned into a dark room and all the lighting was red, was very surreal and creepy. And I used to do my own photography as well, so it's nice to see dark room lighting used in a film, even though it's never that bright. I always see that in movies where they're like, oh, it's this bright red light. No, 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 no. In a real dark room, it is so dark. You can barely see that red light. And it takes a good 10-15 minutes for your eyes to adjust and be able to actually see what you're doing in there. But I understand for film, you can't really do that. You need to show what's happening. The acting in this episode was very, very good. And for myself, I feel like the shining star, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, but Ingenue Ellis, I really hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. But she brings a really unique element to Hippolyta in this episode, I think. How she's able to carry herself still as a caregiver and a kind woman. You can see the rage and the utter confusion of what's going on around her just stirring inside, like so well. And seeing how angry she is with Atticus without actually being angry at him, simply because, for one, she reminds him of George, and two, it seems like she knows he had some part to play in his death. I think she just played that very, very well. It's very good acting. And the other shining star is, to me, again, Journey Smollett-Bell. She just is really killing it this season. The editing and pacing of this episode seemed a lot snappier than the former two. It's definitely a different feel to the first two episodes, which take place during a much more condensed time period. And we also jumped around between not a lot of different story points, but just got through the story of the haunted house in a pretty rapid manner, I think. And story-wise, I was not expecting to see Christina again so soon. I was pretty sure that she didn't die during the last episode, and then tons of people commented like, oh, she's definitely coming back. So it wasn't a surprise that she was alive. It's just, again, I didn't expect to see her so soon, and for her to immediately give Atticus, you know, the next step in their journey. And again, I do not trust her. Like, she may have rigged the ring to help Atticus in the former episode, but she clearly has her own motives, and she is not a friend. But I'm very excited to see where it goes from there, because she's an interesting villain for sure. Overall, I'd give this episode an 8 out of 10. Like I said, I think it was better than the last episode, but not as good as the first. And I can't wait for next week. That's about it. Good luck with that.
Very dangerous. Think about making some friends.
No.
Those white folks.
Maybe not all white folks are out to get you, but